We are.
But summer's fading, and you got to get in those summer songs quick because
Okay.
fall is coming fast. And on that note, we got to go. So watch Jeff on the Friday Night Blitz. We'll be back Monday for a riveting week. Song of the night. You'll have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.
Mike sounds kind of scratchy. The older I get, the more I sound like Mike Ray. Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz, everybody. Let's start in 7A Region 3, where the Hoover Bucks had a 35-6 statement win over Hillcrest last week. Trussville had a dramatic come-from-behind win over Vestavia. Tonight, the 7A Region 3 Giants met in Trussville. Last season, remember, the Huskies beat Hoover twice. After a short lightning delay, the monster matchup began first quarter. The rain played a factor. Noah Dobbins scrambling, then gets sacked by Justin Hartley for the loss. Later in the first, this time the Bucks get sloppy as Mac Beeson's pass is tipped in the air and picked off by Parker Floyd to halt the drive. In the second quarter, the Huskies get it going. C.J. Davis with a huge run up the middle for a 45-yard gain all the way down to the 1-inch line. A few plays later, Dobbins will call his own number and find his way in for 6. And Trussville takes a 7-0 lead into the half over Hoover. Second half, under 2 minutes left. Hoover trailing 7-0. Mac Beeson connects with Reggie Jackson at the 1-inch line. Later on the drive, it's Jonah Winston in the Wildcat. And Hoover's down 7-6. They decide to win or go home. They go for 2. And it's going to be Beeson finding Hunter Purdue in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Hoover gets it done, 8-7 over Trussville.
When your defense plays like they did all night and they kept you in the game, and that's what they did tonight. Our defense played lights out for most of the night. We got hot right there. We were able to run the ball. We just had some turnovers, some things out of the way. Good teams find a way to win, and we did tonight.
Hey, I mean, we came out, we started slow, but I trusted my teammates. Coach made a gutsy call, going for 2 to win the game, and we executed. The Hunter Purdue made the game-winning touchdown.
The entire time he was cheering our guys on, and he actually was behind me, tapping me on the butt, saying, "Hey, Coach, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready." So we knew he was ready, and the time came, and he played big.
Hey, that's another big road win for the Hoover Bucks. Congrats to them. Thompson back home for a 7A Region 3 matchup with Oak Mountain. This one started an hour early to try to beat the Thunderstorms. And Warriors coach Mark Freeman getting his team fired up on the sideline. First quarter already 7-0 Thompson. Trent Seaborn complete to Price Lewis, who dives for the end zone and finds it. Extra point made it 14-0. Oak Mountain trying to hang in there. Will Odell's pass deflected by a Thompson defender, but into the hands of Zach Fitzgerald. So the Eagles on the board. The Thompson defense buckling down. Jared Smith with a big sack of Odell there. And then in the second quarter, Thompson up 21-7. R.J. Evans rips off a 37-yard touchdown run, and Thompson is ahead 28-7. And then late in the first half, Seaborn with impressive touch on the touchdown pass to Dedrick Kimbrough to make it 35-7. And the Warriors just pouring it on from there. Another touchdown throw from Seaborn, and the Warriors win big, 42-7, the final.
We just got to keep working, and I thought we did some good things tonight. I'm upset about the defense. We work hard on offense, and we get better on offense every week, I think. But when we get a 14-0 lead, we got to get off that field on defense, and we got to go try to get 21-0, and we don't. Last 2 weeks we got the game to be 14-7, and we're in a ball game again.
Vestavia Hills 0-3, trying to get in the win column at Hillcrest. Bryson Kimbrough for the Patriots, play action pass to Caden Smith, who breaks the tackle and gets the touchdown. Hillcrest looking good early, but man, here comes Vestavia. The Rebels were hungry for a win. Bruce Littleton with the touchdown grab and run right there, and Vestavia was rolling, scoring another touchdown here. The Rebels did on the read option for the score. And then William Tonsmeyer as Vestavia making up for lost time in terms of offense. Fakes the handoff, runs in for the score, and the Rebels win it 49-17. Spain Park had a week off to rest up after that dramatic 39-37 win over Hoover. They opened 6A Region 3 play tonight at Helena. Both teams 2-0. Coming into this one, Spain Park quarterback Brock Bradley dropping back, fires a 58-yard pass to Mitchell Frazier on an out and up. That leads to a Jags touchdown. Ryan Brazil punches it in from 3 yards out. James Lewis's 2 field goals put the Huskies on the board. Then early in the second, Nathan Ferguson hits Torrey Ward from 16 yards out for the touchdown. 2-point conversion by Nathan Jones. Helena on top 14-7. Spain Park knocks it up with 33 seconds to go in the first half. It's going to be Bradley's pass to Andrew Thornton will set up the closing drive and the touchdown. Beautiful play there, and then the pitch and catch from Bradley to C.J. Cowley. It was 14-14 at the break. Spain Park escapes a tight one. They win 28-26. Over in 6A Region 4, the Bessemer City Purple Tigers 3-0. At Central Tuscaloosa 3-0. Bessemer City came out swinging early. Teldrin Turner, nice gain, led to a field goal. 3-0 BC now. Central quarterback Armani White not able to find his receiver. Throws a pick to Antoine Page. So the Purple Tigers were back on offense, and Teldrin Turner continues his monster night on the ground, just barreling over defenders before he's pulled down inside the 15. A few plays later, Turner rumbles into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. Bessemer City wins 24-0. The Purple Tigers are 4-0. Well, coming up on the Blitz, we go back to Tuscaloosa for some 6A battles. And it was the Battle of the Groves tonight. Pleasant Grove, Oak Grove. The highlights next.
Seconds. 5, 4.
In 6A Region 3 tonight, Pelham at Calera. A couple of 0-3 teams looking for that first win. Eagles driving, and Torius Johnson hits Braxton Brooks, who will spin and get inside the 5. And then AJ will go in from a yard out. So Calera was up 20-17. Pelham would tie it at 20. Then later in the third, Johnson hits Brooks, and Brooks is loose again. 50 yards for the touchdown. Eagles go up 28-20. Fourth quarter, Pelham closing in. Dylan Smith will sneak in to make it 28-27. But this play would be the difference maker for the Eagles. Johnson to Jalen Moore, who catches it in a crowd, comes down with it and scores. Calera beats Pelham 35-33. When Pleasant Grove dropped from 5A to 4A, it created what could become a pretty cool rivalry with Oak Grove. The Spartans and Tigers meeting for the first time since 2001. Oak Grove was off to a 3-0 start. First drive of the game, Spartans not messing around. Colin Moore on the jet sweep. He'll go 6 yards, 4-6, and Pleasant Grove on the board. 7-0 Sparty now. 4th and long, they're set to punt, but the snap is too high, so Tramel Washington is just going to try to make a play. And he throws deep to a wide open Caleb Freeman, and he'll go untouched into the end zone. 13-0 Pleasant Grove. What a play there. Oak Grove would fight back though. Ethan Jones barrels his way in. 4-6, the Tigers get on the scoreboard, but now maybe the play of the game. 3rd and 3 from the 8. The wet snap to Washington bounces off his fingertips. Now it's a mad scramble for the ball. Washington recovers. Then it's pure athleticism from there. He'll loop around the right side, make a cut around the 10. Prettiest 8-yard run you'll ever see. And Pleasant Grove beats Oak Grove 41-7. 6A Region 4, Hueytown and Bryant. Two teams looking for their first win. Hueytown up 22-0 just before the half, and J. Braun Ellington adds to that lead with a 1-yard touchdown run. Stampede would try to score before the half as Javion Johnson gets a 42-yard run, but it didn't lead to points. Meanwhile, Jordan Spencer will run up the middle, and the ball is going to get knocked out of his hands, and Hueytown is going to recover. And that led to the Anthony Robinson 2-yard touchdown run for the Golden Gophers, and Hueytown gets its first win of the year, 51-0 over Bryant. Staying in 6A Region 4, the Northridge Jaguars taking on Brookwood tonight. The Jags dropped their first game of the season to McAdory last week, but tonight, they were on point. Mason Elam with a 30-yard touchdown run around left end, that he goes in for the score. Then on the next possession, Rowdy Christensen will find Parker Klein wide open over the middle for a 75-yard touchdown. And then Northridge striking again, Brylan Tubbs this time for a 27-yard touchdown run. Explosive plays, the key of the night, the theme of the night for Northridge. Here's Christensen connecting with Elam for a 36-yard touchdown, and Northridge beats Brookwood 52-12 the final. Well, coming up, what's happening next Friday and the play of the week. But first, it is the band of the week, and it's the legendary Homewood Patriot Band. 375 members strong under the direction of Chris Cooper. A rich history, 9 Macy's Thanksgiving parades, 5 Tournament of Roses parades. Last March, they were in the St. Patrick's Day parade in Ireland. Their theme this year, Spanish music, the Homewood Patriot Marching Band. Of course, we told you this week the story about Jack Mitchell, the senior drummer in the band, and that gyroscope contraption. He says the key is focus on the drums. Don't look side to side. You'll lose your lunch. This TikTok video of Jack doing his thing has more than 1 million views so far. Did you say 50? All right. I can't remember what we can pull over. Yeah, I don't know what to pull over. I gotta put more pad in the show.
One minute. Seconds.
Hmm. Next week, our game of the week is a 7A Region 3 battle between the Hillcrest Patriots, who have lost 2 games in a row to Hoover and also to Vestavia. So they're on the rebound, and they'll be looking to get another win. They'll be going to the Trussville Huskies, who, of course, lost that game tonight to Hoover 8-7 in the final seconds on that brilliant touchdown drive and 2-point conversion throw from Mac Beeson there. That game is going to be at 7 o'clock next week on My 68. Before that, catch us on Blitz Game Day as we'll get you ready for that game and also the other games that are happening around Central Alabama. Blitz Game Day, 6:30 on My 68. All right, now it's time for our play of the week. And for that, we go back to Oak Grove and the Pleasant Grove Spartans visiting in Trammell, Washington. Man, this was a nightmare of a snap. Went right through his fingertips, but he recovered it back at the 20. And then it's just pure athleticism from there. You know, earlier he took a botched punt and made a touchdown pass out of that. On this play, turns a fumbled snap into the prettiest 8-yard touchdown run you'll see all year. The Spartans, Trammell, Washington, the play of the week. Auburn is making a quarterback change. According to multiple reports, redshirt freshman Hank Brown will start tomorrow night against New Mexico. Hugh Freeze reportedly broke the news to Brown and Peyton Thorne this morning. Thorne on the bench after that nightmare game last week where he threw 4 interceptions against California in that 21-14 loss at home. Alabama plays Wisconsin tomorrow with their big fella left tackle Caden Proctor back in the lineup. Sources tell Alex Scarborough and Matt Zenitz that Proctor is in line to make his season debut tomorrow in Madison.